Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello. It's good to be with you. It's good to be with you. Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say. It's going to the moon.
Hey, good morning guys, Matcha and Trade here again. It's Monday the 10th of February 2025, and as promised we have Bitcoin chart analysis today. As you all know, if you follow crypto and the altcoin Bitcoin dominance, this week is extremely volatile, depending on if there are any further Trump tariffs for other countries that are trading with the US, then obviously it's going to cause a lot of market volatility for Bitcoin and the stock market in general. So as I say, we'll start off on Bitcoin daily chart. I've already pre-charted this out for you so you can see. If there are any golfers following this channel, you can see that there is a golf flag pattern here. It's a very bullish flag pattern. As you can see, at the moment Bitcoin is sitting at 97,000, and it's still trading upwards at the moment as we're speaking. But there is, within this bull flag, you can see there is a trend, this white trend, the white line above that's trending down. If it can break through that, where you can see the green arrow pointing upwards, then obviously that is an expected move to the upside. But guys, be careful, this could be a bull trap, because right above there is resistance. Obviously it's trying to hit the 110 mark, 110,000 mark. Bitcoin this cycle is projected to go as high as 116, but it really all depends on the news, and obviously, as I say, the Fed, what they plan to do with quantitative easing, because if they do head down the route of that, then obviously that's a really good push for Bitcoin to go higher. If they start to print more money, if they start to go down that route, that would be great news for Bitcoin. However, if everything goes according to plan, we're looking for a great Bitcoin dominant season that's going to be in play as projected, and as you can see, drawn out by the bullish flag there. The other thing to mention, obviously, if we go down to a lower time frame, guys, on the 4-hour chart, you can see the support. We have support at both 92,000 and also just below that as well. There's another support for Bitcoin should it basically move downwards today. But as I say, at the moment we're trading within this falling wedge. This falling wedge pattern is a bullish pattern, as you can see by this line that I've drawn here. So to continue, the other thing to mention with Bitcoin in this 4-hour chart is you can see below here where we have the RSI. You can see that we actually have what's known as an RSI divergence. So on the RSI at the bottom here, this yellow line is showing that it's trading downwards. The trend of that is downwards. However, if you look at the price action here, and if I take out this trend line, I can draw it in for you. You can see that it's actually trending upwards, the price action. So there's, this is known as the RSI and price action divergence, meaning that there is a good possibility of the price action breaking out and moving up towards the, the upside, and obviously continuing the Bitcoin dominance for this season. But on saying that, it's obviously just something to bear in mind. However, really depending on what the news has to offer us today and this week, we will know the fate of Bitcoin. At the moment, it's steadily making its approach to that top trend line there, the top trend line in white that you can see as part of the wedge. And if it hits that, it will obviously have to make, it will bounce between here before it makes its decision as to, like, will it go up or will it go down. So we'll keep an eye on this for the whole week to see where Bitcoin goes. But just in general, if Bitcoin obviously makes a move to the upside and we have no more downside, then this is great news for crypto in general and the alt season in general. But Ethereum needs to run first before the altcoins run. So obviously, if you have plays in you know, your favorite altcoins, you know, this week will kind of, you know, determine whether you need to hold or if you'd like to buy the dip if it goes any further down. In my case, I'm just going to hang on to what I have and just hold through this. I obviously didn't forecast the fact that there would be, you know, these tariffs would come in and have such a big impact. Otherwise, you know, I could have sold out of my altcoins and then waited for these dips and then bought in. But obviously, this is my first crypto bull run. So it's obviously something I'll bear in mind for the next cycle when it comes around. So the Bitcoin cycle comes around every 4 years. And this year is obviously going to be very unique because we have a government that is really, you know, biased towards crypto. They're obviously favoring Bitcoin, and they're introducing it hopefully as a reserve currency for the US. So all in all, within this next 4 years, you can see it will be an ideal opportunity to, you know, hop onto this. As I say, there is no financial advice given on this channel. It's just something that I'm learning as I'm on my crypto and Bitcoin journey. And obviously, knowing that big institutions are, you know, purchasing and opening ETFs for Bitcoin, it's obviously showing us that in the future, should Bitcoin hit a 250 mark, I don't think, or most people within this community of Bitcoin don't really feel that it could actually get back down to 70k again. So I think if you were to, you know, project for long term, I think this would be an ideal opportunity to purchase the dip on this coin. As I say, it's a play that's everybody is kind of like watching at the moment because of all the volatility with tariffs, and as I say, within the US, well, with the Fed and everything that they're doing for quantitative easing. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this. The other trade that I also follow is MicroStrategy, and you can see it's the same kind of thing because MicroStrategy obviously just follows Bitcoin. So it's a similar play with MicroStrategy. When Bitcoin flies, so does MicroStrategy. Mara is a mining coin. Again, I'm on a 1 minute chart there. Let's move out into a bigger time frame. So as you can see at the moment, Mara is just kind of below its 250 and 200-day moving average. So it's still waiting to see what Bitcoin does before it makes its move. So all of these are connected. And if you're interested to learn, you know, how you purchase these cryptos in the UK, just drop a comment down below, guys. Let me know, and I'll set up a video to show you guys how to do that, how to open crypto wallets. I tend to use the Solana network, which is the Phantom wallet, which is really popular. Solana is a very cheap coin. They call it gas fees to buy your, you know, altcoins. The meme coins this year has just been crazy. You know, for anybody in the that's in this space, I don't think nobody was kind of expecting the meme coins to go crazy. I mean, at the start of the year, we had Chill Guy, which just took everybody by storm on Twitter. I didn't catch that, but obviously I heard about it after. And then obviously we've had since then the Trump coin, the Melania coin. So it's all taking off with memes, isn't it, this year? There's obviously the Coinbase wallet. If you know you're based in the UK, Coinbase is a really good platform to start off with, because they have the connected wallet to their own platform for Coinbase. And the other one, I tried Binance, but I didn't really find it as effective as Coinbase. I think Coinbase is a lot easier to use for anybody who's new to this space. No recommendation, it's just something that I found. Then obviously, since the meme coins have been taking off, I've dug deeper, and I followed a lot of other people on YouTube that are speaking of, they're giving a lot of insights into where else you should place, where else you should look at, because obviously for the coins themselves, it's not, I don't think, from what I'm hearing, it's not as general as it used to be. I think at the moment this year, there's a lot of, because of the fact that Bitcoin is becoming, an institution based coin, and as I say, ETFs are being opened for Bitcoin, that going forward there are some real world assets that's going to be tied in with Bitcoin. And so the altcoins that are being played out are projects that are really focused on real world assets. So there's also AI that's also featured as a project that is extremely of importance within this cycle. So a lot of AI coins are also something you should look at. So there's a lot of projects and niches that you need to focus on. And apart from those two niches, you've got your gaming niche, which is also if you're a gamer, you can look into which coins are basically the bigger projects that you can join into and be a part of for this season, for the altcoin season in 2025. And lastly, you have the Trump administration that's really backing Bitcoin. And obviously for him, he's basically, it's MAGA, it's Make America Great Again. So everything to do with the altcoins is going to be is US based. So any coin that's obviously a project that's based in the US is going to have the backing from this administration. So again, that's another area in which you can research and look into. But as I say, I'm just going with the bigger projects, the ones that have been running from the previous years, the cycles. And obviously that's to do with the financial situation, that if Bitcoin going forward is a real world asset, people are setting up financial I can't think of the word, but basically XRP will be a network that a lot of banking sectors will be using. If you know about Swift and how that works, it's a similar thing. It's for the digital age. It's for anyone who going on into the future hold altcoins. That XRP and Ripple is basically the network that's going to be helping with the transactions of all the banking that takes place on the blockchain. So all these things tying in. So anything that's financial, anything that's AI, anything that's real world assets. Because if you think about it, once everything is on the blockchain, everything is possible. So all coins that are connected to all these projects are going to kind of, have a lot of importance. And when they have a lot of importance, there's going to be a lot of investments into them. So I can see going forward, once the altcoin season starts, that these coins are going to, you know, basically increase in price by quite a lot. So right now you have a really good opportunity to buy the dips. And as I say, I'm not giving any financial advice. This is just something that I'm seeing, and this is something I'm following for my own crypto journey. So yeah, so just to sum up, guys, this is where Bitcoin is at the moment. Let me just go back to the chart, and then we can end it there for this stream for Bitcoin. So like I said, this is where Bitcoin is sitting at the moment. It's still moving up. You've got the resistance, as I say, around the 106, 107 mark. But as soon as, you know, everybody understands where the tariffs are heading, you know, how the countries are all playing, if they're all playing nicely together, and what the Fed tends to do with quantitative easing, then we'll have the move for Bitcoin. So at the moment, it's showing that it's heading up, but who knows, with the news things could change and it could, you know, dip a little bit more. So they generally say that when Bitcoin goes up, then the altcoins will shoot up 30%, but if Bitcoin heads down, then the altcoins will tend to lose, you know, it'll plummet by 20 to 30 or 30 to 40%. You can even see 50%. You know, for meme coins, it could go as low as 80%. But then for meme coins, it could fly 100% if Bitcoin flies. So this is kind of, you know, the reason why there's a lot of action taking place in the crypto market at the moment. And yeah, so that's really what I wanted to, you know, show you guys today for the chart. So Bitcoin, as I say, we're holding. It's still waiting for the news for when the market opens and what the Fed decides and what tariffs are actually going to be implemented that will give, you know, the movement for Bitcoin. So we'll just keep an eye out for this chart. Anyways, guys, that's the Bitcoin update. The next one I'm going to update and upload will be for the normal stock market. You know, I'll just go over some main stocks that I like trading: Tesla, Nvidia, and I think McDonald's is an earnings play for today. So I'll be doing that shortly, uploading that. Whether you have placed, you know, call options or put options for McDonald's, but I think from the graph it looks like there could be, you know, a good move up for McDonald's from earnings. Yeah, so then I'll also add a few penny stocks that has some really potential good moves for today as well. Yeah, so basically that's the update for Bitcoin. That's my first Bitcoin chart analysis for you guys. Hope you're enjoying my channel so far. It's a journey that I welcome, you know, all new traders to. I'm, you know, kind of recently new to trading. I've been doing this for about just coming on for 2 years. So I'm still learning. If there are a lot of, you know, more advanced traders that, you know, chime into my channel, then obviously do leave, you know, your extra tips. Do leave your extra tips for me. That would be really great. So yeah, that's it, guys. Have a good day. Matcha tea and out.